Welcome back to Sailing Gemma. In the previous episode, Ian and Sydney fixed the steering, they installed the new Victron solar system, and they replaced the old through holes. Now to hand off episode 7 to Ian.
Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Sailing Gemma. In this episode, we're doing some more boat projects, hoping to finish it up so we can get the boat in the water next week, and we're on a little bit of a crunch. We have a whole solar system to finish installing. We have to disassemble our tarp and that whole structure and get that down. I have a little bit more sealing to do, and those are the boat projects for the weekend. Sydney has some more deep cleaning to do after we tidy up some of the boat projects, and I'll give her a hand with that. She has a little bit more varnishing that she wants to do too, and some more sanding. So we have those things to do, and she needs to
start cleaning the water tanks.
So it's a big boat project weekend, and we need to get it all done this weekend, or else we cannot splash. Hi, I'm Ian, and this is Sydney. And this is Gemma, our 42-year-old sailboat that we bought for $1. When we sailed her home, she was a little rough around the edges and falling apart. Slowly but surely, we have been fixing her up. We still have a long road ahead, but we love the challenge and aren't afraid to get our hands dirty. Come with us on our journey as we sail and restore Gemma to her former glory, and get ready to set sail on the wildest adventure of our lives. I need to put in the water plugs. I have keel drain bolts. Gemma has 2 of these keel drain bolts here. I'm going to go put those in. And I'm going to seal the handrails, which have been leaking because they're old and the deck is rotten. So I'd like to stop it from leaking on our bed. So I'm just going to put some window sealant around it and hope that that works. And I have to do the same thing with our windlass. I bedded it down, but I would like to run a ring around and make that like a nice little fillet. So it's just one more barrier to not get water in, which would be sweet considering our deck is already rotten. So yeah. Alright, I have both of these sides all taped off. That took literal ages, probably like 45 minutes a side. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I always forget how long taping takes. It's kind of one of those jobs where you're like, oh, it'll only take 15 minutes to tape this off. Nope. So, just gotta, now I'm gonna caulk it all. So I have just finished taping off this side for the caulk. You can see how I'm leaving a little gap all the way around so the tape can make a little fillet and be on the deck, but not be like smeared all the way over here when I run my finger around it. See, we taped it off tight so we wouldn't get any on the deck when we varnished it. So I just did that side, and now I need to do this side. That took me probably an hour. That kind of sucked. So on to this side now. I got everything all sealed up on all of these on both sides. On to the next project. That's 3 projects checked off in 3 hours. It's got to be a new record. With the handrails caulked and already pre-taped, Sydney finishes them off with a coat of varnish. Now to take off the canopy and to get Gemma back to basking in the sun.
He's cutting off the shrink wrap.
We'll pull it off a little bit. Just one piece at a time. So we're just cleaning up for today. We have the top and we have the shrink wrap and the top all off, and we're just pulling this tape now, and I'm going to put the Dodger on, and then that's everything, and she's ready to go in the water.
Besides, we gotta put the zinc on.
Yes, we have to put the zinc on. That's the last thing. Sydney here is just wiring up our spreader lights. She just did this one, and she has to do this connection down here. These are for our spreader lights. Here they are. It's all two red LEDs and then two white LEDs, so should be pretty nice. Sydney's just learning how to make connections. The mast has made touchdown, and now they are gonna start hooking up my stays.
So I am currently starting to clean the deck, wash the deck, scrub the decks. This is what it looks like before, and this is an after. I already scrubbed this part. So it's looking a lot better. I have to do all of this. Grossness. And that's kind of what that blue part looked like before. So, it's gonna be very satisfying at the end. Got my deck scrubber and this little scrubber for the sides. Works very well. Oh, Ian is picking up tools.
Alright, so I am just working on my boom. I have a whole bunch of parts in here. I have my boom right here. I just ran the block for the outhaul. I have this like little cable set up with a block, and the rope comes out down there. That's the end of the boom that hooks onto the mast. This is the end of the boom, and the boom vang, or not boom vang, the outhaul picks up right here. So starting to come together nicely. I got all my shivs put in, even though some of them are broken, but they'll still hold a rope, I guess. I need to get some new ones pretty soon, but I wanted to be able to get my boom up this weekend, so I can always take it apart next weekend and put it back together again. So I got this all set up with the cable. Cable runs out right here. Ropes gonna come down like this. Gonna come down like this when the boom end is on. Now I just have to put it all together. I was able to get the boom on, and all the lines ran, and I remembered that we need to get a shorter outhaul, or not a shorter outhaul, a shorter main sheet. So I got the boom vang hooked up, not the boom vang. I got the topping lift hooked up. Here it is. I'm gonna put on the sails tomorrow morning when it's calm. It's already starting to chill out a little bit. Dad's got his solar panels on. And Coca-Cola over there.
So I just removed this cover for the water tank. It was cracked. The top was broken, as you can see. It's gross, but it's broken. So we have a new one. So I just removed the old one and tried to scrape off some of that old silicone sealant keeping it in, but some of it's being really stubborn. This one is a little bit bigger, so we're just gonna have to take away some of it a little bit, which is fine. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a bigger hole there anyways, because it's kind of hard to get in there. So I'm about to go get the pressure washer stuff and start pressure washing the water tanks while I wait for Ian, because he's gonna open that hole up a little bit more so I can get this on, but might as well pressure wash it while it's out. So I'm just about to start pressure washing the water tanks. That's what they look like right now. See what they look like when we're done. So I just finished pressure washing the water tanks. I will show you. Okay, so yeah, they're not perfect, but that is as good as they're getting. And like that stuff down there, I have scrubbed and scrubbed, and it is not coming off. So it's just gonna have to stay like that. There's the other one. Oh my gosh. So, yep. I'm ready to get some fresh air right now. Boat yoga. Okay, so we just took a break. I finished pressure washing the water tanks. We just took a break and got some lunch. Now I'm going to seal and screw on the new cover for the water tanks. So just gonna put some silicone on with my caulk gun, and yeah, here we go. Finished the new water tank cover. Yay, only took a couple minutes. So now I'm gonna finish cleaning the headliner. I kind of started, but can you see the difference between that one and that one? So I'm gonna finish doing that.
So we're on the boat. We're at the rigging dock right now, and we're just doing some boat projects. We got the mast up yesterday. We are filling our water tank for the first time after cleaning it all out. Sydney even put a new hatch on it because she's awesome. We're filling it up. And I had never even tested any of the plumbing because I had never had any water in the water tanks when we bought Gemma. And I was like, I wonder if I flip the water pressure breaker, if the faucet will work, because that stuff's always a mystery. And check it out. It's on number 2. I'm gonna flip, where is it? I forget where. Water pressure, bilge pump. It could use to be flushed a little bit, but, and foot pump, and in our bathroom, that works too, which is sweet, because maybe I can work on getting the water heater working and have hot showers. I think Sydney would like that. It is blowing like a solid 15 knots out there. We're seeing how much water is in our water tanks will hold. Endeavor says that it is a 75-gallon tank that came on this boat.
This one, so far we've got 22 gallons.
My dad bought this cool thing for Cocopelli and he's letting us borrow it. It counts how much water goes into the tank. How you doing today, Sydney?
Pretty great. I'm excited to do more boat projects today. I'm going to clean out the sea berth and get all the, we have a lot of instruments in there that we haven't really opened and done anything with yet, so we're going to try to maybe get some of those working and clean out that sea berth so we have more space for storage and be able to put stuff away where it's supposed to go and everything. So I think inside boat projects are good for today. It's a little windy, it's a little cloudy, might rain a little bit, so.
And possibly some cribbage.
Possibly some cribbage.
It is quite windy. We're hoping to get the boom on too today in between rainstorms, and tomorrow morning when it's calm in the morning, we're going to try to get the sails up and head over to our mooring and get off the dock, because dock land sucks rubbing up against these fenders. I don't know how people like to have a dock here all the time. It drives me nuts.
All you hear is
We now have 26 gallons of water. I'm super happy that our faucets work. Our water
yeah,
pump works.
me too.
That means I can hook up a shower really easily in the bathroom, and possibly instead of trying to get the water system working, I can focus on getting us hot water.
So we are back on Gemma. We had a very busy day yesterday. We came in
Super busy.
We came in Thursday night to Spicer's Marina, and we came in pretty late, so we just spent the night. And then Friday we got up early and we started work to be able to get Gemma ready to go into the water.
We had some stuff to put on our mast and some wiring to do. And to hook up the spreaders and stuff like that.
Yep. And we got Cocopelli's mast ready to be put up because Cocopelli actually was already in the water. And
which is my parents' boat. We buddy boat together a lot.
And then we got Gemma's mast ready. We put spreader. I learned how to wire up the spreader lights, so that was pretty cool. And
she learned how to make wire connections. That was good.
And so we got the rigging done after we splashed Gemma. We splashed Gemma about probably midday, a little after, and after Cocopelli's masts were both up, and then we got Gemma's mast up. Everything went smoothly. The rigging guys were great. We had a good time with them, so.
Yeah.